is still one big problem that has and is currently contributing to her downfall, and that is the weight loss.
Breaking news, this is a new picture of Ice.
Now let's be real. Do y'all think she's taking Ozempic or doing drugs? Or has she actually been in the gym losing weight? Comment down below. Me personally, I think it's either gotta be drugs or she using Ozempic. If she was actually hitting the gym, bro, she would have pertained some of that weight. Ice Spice has melted.
Oh, hell no.
Ice Spice arrives 20 minutes late to her 30-minute set and leaves in the third song.
Well guys, here we go. As the new year 2025 begins, there are certain individuals we should have left in 2024. What is he doing? And of course, an obvious first choice would be Vex Bolts. And if you don't know the TikTok lore on that, don't worry because it's pretty stupid anyway. However, there is another person that I feel like we should have left in 2024, and that person is Ice Spice. Now, if you've been following my channel or just the Ice Spice content in general, you would know that it's pretty agreed upon by everyone that she makes trash music. From her terrible song lyrics, like I don't
think you did. You're not even a fart. I be going hard. I'm breaking their heart like, hey, baby quick, but I'm quicker. You like I'm ready about it.
I don't know what's wrong with him.
I'm sorry. You can't tell me when on a beat it did sound hard. Like, come on, gang. It's catchy, gang.
I don't think this needs any explanation to her sounding the same in basically every song, and basically just her being a terrible person. The point is, since her historic career run in 2023, with multiple songs on the top 100 Billboard, her numbers have been declining ever since. And I don't mean declining as in over a long stretch of time, I mean declining as in very rapidly. Because since her initial legendary rise in 2023, where she gained over 40 million monthly listeners, as of today, she's lost just about over half, which is still a large and impressive number in comparison to some other artists. It's just uncertain how long the remainder will last, considering her already rapid decline.
The fall off of Ice Spice needs to be studied because this is crazy. Last year around this time, she was the most poppin' artist on TikTok, and that meant that she was the most poppin' on Spotify as well, because all these people would listen to her viral songs on here and then go on to Spotify to listen to her some more. And I already know people are going to be like, oh, 60 million monthly listeners is not falling off or whatever, but you need to remember, this is someone who at one point had 30 million, maybe even 40, 50 million. And you can see her latest song right there, Give Me a Light, got 8 million streams. Look at everything else that she was dropping before.
I think we can all agree that 2024 was not the year for Ice Spice. I mean, she even managed to somehow sneak her way into Fortnite by getting her own custom skin and emotes, and nobody liked it. Like, I couldn't find one good review or post about it. Reddit was just filled with people hating it and posts like these saying, Ice Spice should have never been in Fortnite. She is literally an icon of self-degradation, moral bankruptcy, and over-sexualization, something that shouldn't be promoted, not to mention prompted in a 13+ game. I'm not going to say the kind of stuff she does, like her signature move, but you can already guess it's not the most appropriate thing ever. I don't even-
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, bro. Y'all can't tell me she not a freak, though. Like, come on now. That's really what she famous for. Like, what other, I mean, every female rapper is somewhat over every singer, rapper, songwriter, sex sells, bro, at the end of the day. But once she lost that body, niggas was cooking her, bro.
You want to go into the fact that she's a non-talent. So many respectful and talented artists out there, yet they go with her. It's a disgrace. As we can tell, this person clearly loves and appreciates Ice Spice.
No, you know what's crazy? And I don't know when it's gonna happen. But I feel like almost the same thing might happen to Sexy Red, bro. And she seemed like a cool person, bro. Like, she has a personality. I feel like Ice Spice don't have no personality, bro. At all.
And wants more skins for her in Fortnite. But nah, on a serious note, Ice Spice could not catch a break in 2024. Whether it was Reddit hate, TikTok hate, or Instagram hate, the internet basically came together as a collective to let Ice Spice know that her time was up, that she had quote unquote melted. And on a side note, I personally think if Ice Spice wasn't such an unlikable person, meaning she wasn't constantly in public feuds with other like creators, for example the female rapper Nicki Minaj or the TikTok creator Mads, the hate train she receives wouldn't be as strong. Ice Spice's terrible personality gives people a reason to not feel bad for hating on her. I mean, it's reported that in one of the most recent dramas she was just involved in, resulted in her losing 500k followers in 12 days.
My God, y'all gotta get in here and check this out. Ice Spice must have really pissed y'all off because she done lost 540,000 followers in the last 12 days on Instagram.
Bro, who cares?
Today alone, she lost 8,000 followers. Now, this entire situation is literally also crazy, and it's coming shortly after Cleotrapa did a story time on TikTok detailing why her and Ice Spice are no longer friends. To be honest, Ice has been relatively quiet regarding the situation. I mean, she did do a little Twitter spaces about it, but she didn't really say much.
Losing 500k followers is insane, no way you flip it. Over 500,000 of her fans all decided in the span of like a week that they no longer wanted to support her, which is crazy. And don't forget, this is all on top of her monthly listeners basically being cut in half, from 40 million monthly to less than 20, which is why I say she should have been left in 2024 with Vex bolts. Because to no one's surprise, 2025 has barely started, and it's already turning out to be her worst year in the music industry. But before we talk about the recent 2025 events, there is still one big problem that has and is currently contributing to her downfall, and that is the weight loss.
Breaking news, this is a new picture of Ice.
Now let's be real. Do y'all think she's taking Ozempic or doing drugs? Or she actually been in the gym losing weight? Comment down below. Me personally, I think it's either gotta be drugs or she using Ozempic. If she was actually hitting the gym, bro, she would have pertained some of that weight that she had, and at least she would never lost it that fast, like this fast, because she looks skinny
like she's
in the face.
A little skinnier. I hope this is not an Ariana Grande situation because it's starting to look like it. Looking kind of sick at this point. But all right, I guess if that's how she wants to look, that's how she wants to look.
Now, before we continue, obviously people should look the way they want to look, whether it be fat, skinny, who cares? However, when you are a very famous celebrity and your entire career is centered around your body or you showing off your body, people are going to talk about it when you change it because it's what you promote. It's what you show off the most. And in the case of Ice Spice, when her music is already trash, her body is the only thing people are paying attention to. So when she all of a sudden drops a lot of weight, making her less attractive in majority of people's eyes, people are going to stop supporting her. And the only posts I see online now regarding Ice Spice are people either comparing her to her old self.
But I ain't even gonna lie, this right here, this ain't that bad. Over here, that's just like, dang. Like dang. Like, it's obvious. You ain't even, like, a girl like that walking by, you gonna wanna break your neck.
Ain't no way. Ain't no fucking way.
You feel me? This is subtle. Like, you might not even peep it around the corner. You might look a little bit, but you ain't gonna look as long as looking at this. You feel me? I'm talking, I'm talking about this, but it's cool too. It's just not as big as this over here. You feel me? You picking up what I'm putting down. But even then, like I was saying, bro, she was working out, bro. She would at least pertain like a healthy amount of some of this, bro. She would have kept some of it. You feel me? It's just gone.
Saying she looked better back then, or people simply asking what happened because she looked like she's sick or unwell. This viral post from Creepy on Twitter is just one of the hundreds of posts I've seen talking about Ice Spice, with the caption simply asking what happened to Ice Spice. And the only answer that makes sense to me is that she simply wanted to be more healthy.
Rev,
because I highly doubt she'd be willing to make a change like this, knowing it doesn't benefit her career-wise and actually harms her. But since we've gotten that out the way, let's talk about why
that's crazy. He came out of
2025
nowhere.
is
He
shaping
came
up
back
to
and
be
said
one
that.
of
That's
her
crazy.
worst years ever. On December 31st, leading into January 1st, Ice Spice was supposed to perform at a New Year's Eve festival called Wildlands. But as we can see from this clip, she was actually booed off stage.
Wait,
Getting
was she
booed off
was
stage
she late
at
though?
a festival that you're literally headlining is sick work. But honestly, I don't even blame the crowd because I'd do it too if I paid money for a ticket and the artist decided to show up 20 minutes late. Yes, you heard that right. Ice Spice was originally supposed to be on stage for 30 minutes, but instead, she showed up 25 minutes late to her own set. And just 5 minutes after she started performing, they had to cut her mic on stage because her time was up. It was also reported that some fans had traveled up to 6 hours to get there and paid upwards of $350 for a ticket to this festival.
Whoa.
And it's just insane how disrespectful that is to some people's time and money.
That's just that happens on a regular, bro. We went to Rolling Loud. I think Future was supposed to perform at a certain time, bro. He didn't come on till like 11 or 12, and I think his slot was at like 9. Like, yeah, bro.
Some fans in the crowd were also
But he still
complaining that
performed. He
even
didn't
when
leave
she
like
was
this,
on
though.
stage, she hardly performed and just looked uninterested. And this would have definitely sent me
finding
over
that
the edge
transition
because
between
not
money,
only
payment,
did I
and
waste $350, you don't even want to be here. This had people going to the festival's Instagram page.
You said she got to start finding that transition between money. I mean, transition money between fame and obscurity. And you know what she probably need to do? She probably just need to find another lane, bro. If she can act, she might be better off doing that. But I don't know.
And asking for an answer because how one person put it, she did one song, hardly performed, sounded shocking, and then just left. The festival eventually responded to the Instagram comments saying, "Hey, we understand that Ice Spice's delayed arrival caused some frustration. Managing a stacked festival means that we have to be extremely firm with scheduled set times. We had a strict curfew of 12:30 and needed to ensure that Chase and Status went on stage on time so you all could enjoy the New Year's Eve countdown." Which basically just translate to, Ice Spice screwed us over too and we will never ask her to come back. Luckily though, Ice Spice recently offered a brief apology to the fans' time and money she wasted. And you guys will never guess what that apology was. According to this Yahoo article, Ice Spice said, and I quote, "I'm sorry guys, surely y'all can forgive me. It was my birthday and it takes a long time to look like a Barbie."
Where is it?
Wow.
Where's the rest?
The apology, Ice Spice, where is the rest?
Skylar, where is it?
The apology.
There's no way her apology for potentially ruining people's New Year's Eve celebration because she decided to be late is simply, "Y'all can forgive me." Like, I actually refuse to believe that she's a real person. This right here is the problem when people think their time is more important than yours because they have more followers than you. If it was my money she wasted, I would have preferred her lie to me than give this BS apology. Tell me you were in traffic. Tell me your dressing room caught on fire. I don't know. But saying it takes a long time to be a Barbie and then only perform for 10 minutes is like a huge slap in the face. But that was my TED Talk today. I want to hear what you guys would do if—
Nah, that's crazy, bro. That's crazy.